We're back with another video. Last time I talked to you guys, I let you know we'd be back with a review on the case for Spark, the DJI Spark. This case is made by Hermit Shell. This is again for the Spark drone. Kind of show you how everything fits in here. I'm gonna have a close-up real quick. So as you can see, everything fits in here pretty nice. This is all your spare stuff here, legs. You got your parabolic antenna booster, spare battery. This is just kind of the cloth for your propellers, but that's what everything looks like. You also have a netting up here with a zip, this is what I keep the visor in. So you have plenty of room in this case. So that's the close-up. So it's not, it's not a hard shell case. It's it's got a little bit of a give to it, but it's a nice case. Zips up. Nothing moves around. Even after you move it around, you open it back up. Everything is still where it belongs. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about an incident that I had. I'm sure if you saw my video, you'll know that I had a little incident with the Bebop 2. I don't know what happened for sure, but she was coming back from a flight. She was probably about 30 feet up in the air, and I was not doing anything. I was letting her come down on her own, and for some reason, she just came down and crashed. I can tell you that after that crash, I totally recommend that you get these extensions on her legs like I mentioned before. I can honestly say that if it wasn't for these rubber extensions on her legs, she would have busted her legs up. I mean, it literally saved the drone. There was a little bit of damage on the battery, just on the casing, but other than that, you've seen the flights afterwards, she still flies. These are just some of the other drones you guys have seen. The Phantom 3 Standard. We also have the 3DR Solo, and of course the Bebop 2. But when it comes to the cases, this is a smaller case because it's not as big of a drone as the other ones you see here, but it's definitely a nice case. I would definitely recommend this case for the DJI Spark. Just today we actually got a new battery for. Talk a little bit about batteries. These batteries are smart batteries, but one of the things I learned not to do is, if you guys are out flying your batteries around or flying your drones and you see that the battery is only used up 40% of the battery, I would highly suggest to keep flying around and bring the battery level down a little bit lower before you charge it. What's happening is when you keep charging these batteries, you go out, you fly for a little bit, you come back, the battery's still at 50-60%, and you take it back in and you charge it. Over time of doing that, it'll ruin these LiPo batteries, and these cells will actually, one cell will be uneven than the other cells, which is going to cause these kind of problems. I honestly believe that that's probably what happened with the Bebop. All of us aren't perfect. I probably made that mistake. There are times that I went out and flew the Bebop, didn't use up all the batteries, came back in with still 60%, but I was done for the day. So I would take her back in and charge the battery, and I was making a bad habit of doing that, and I honestly believe that that's probably why she fell. I believe it was pilot error. I don't believe it was anything with the drone. I can honestly say that the Bebop 2 has been a great drone. I mean, it's done everything I wanted to do. It's came back, never had a problem returning home. I get really good distance out of it. Same as the DJI Spark. I mean, just a great drone altogether. I would definitely recommend this drone for beginners or anybody who's looking, it's not 4K video, but if you're not looking to shoot a major movie, I mean, then it's a great drone to use. I mean, I'm happy with, I love all the drones, of course. I haven't really flown the Phantom Standard as much. I mean, it's a great drone, don't get me wrong, but the DJI Spark is such an easy drone to fly, and it's a lot of fun, and so is the Bebop 2. But I would definitely recommend getting these legs because it has some give to it, and I honestly believe that she didn't have those on there, she would have snapped one of her legs. I mean, a 30-foot fall is quite a long fall. But this is the review for the Spark case. I would recommend you guys go out and get one. You know, it's a really nice case. I couldn't be happier. These other cases that I showed you guys before, these are the other two cases that we talked about before. This is for the Phantom, and this is for the Bebop 2, and the case for the DJI Spark. But that's it for today. If you guys want to see more reviews, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell, and I appreciate all you guys, and thanks again. We'll see you next time.